You've also got an exciting trip coming up too, hey?
Yeah, in Africa. And we're going to go on a safari, so
That'll be super
maybe
cool.
I'll get to ride a hippo or something. Yeah.
Stay away from the hippos.
I might live vlog on a hippo.
Oh, boy.
Man, people.
And this was the last episode that Steve ever recorded.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to my vlog. I'm super excited. We're here in my Calgary home office today. We're gonna give you a tour. I'm really passionate about it. You can see I'm really fired up to give you a little inside look to what it is that I do on a day-to-day basis and where I do it and where I call home. All right, let's do it. We got our front desk here. Hi, Jen. Hi. So we have a beautiful 14,000 square foot office. We have client meeting rooms for our agents. We have boardroom. We have our office dog here. Hey, Meeko, come here. She is our beautiful little office dog, little puppy. She's so good. She's famous now. Hyperallergenic. She's hyperallergenic, right? I think we have about 37 offices in here that we rent to all of our teammates, and so within our business, all of our agents kind of run their own business, which is super cool. They're all self-employed, which is neat. There's a few people in meetings right now. Hey, boys. How you doing?
This is Justin.
Hey, bro. How you doing, man?
Nice to meet you.
You look sharp.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Just brought him in, so
Good job, bro. Nice. What's going on today?
Showing him all your stuff. He was pretty wowed by your webinar.
Oh yeah, cool.
So he was
That's
on
awesome.
that. We've been waiting for.
That'll be you one day. Yeah.
Right?
It's a pretty sweet suit.
Thank you.
Is that new?
It was for graduation, but I thought I better make a good.
Yeah, I love it.
Impression.
Where'd you guys meet?
At the gym.
Awesome. I could have guessed by those biceps.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good. How old are you? 18. Nice, 18. The average age in this industry is over 60, right? So you got a 42-year head start on the average age.
Yeah.
Just imagine. Well, you're working with one of the top guys in our team, so
Nice.
yeah, you hang on to this guy. Yeah, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time, but it's always worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Good to meet you, brother.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, we'll see you. We have a charity wall here. We do a lot of fundraising, a lot of charity events. Jen is actually preparing a golf tournament that we're hosting, or she's hosting. We're going to raise a lot of money for the Children's Hospital. So we like to showcase some of the charities that we've donated the most amount of money to. We're excited about that. Then our lunchroom, right? One of the big things in building leaders is creating that fellowship environment. You know, people that eat lunch together stay together long term. And I've had previous offices where we didn't really prioritize the getting together and the eating lunch. And a lot of people these days, they either work from home or like to eat lunch in their office. We encourage people to get out of their office and eat lunch. And every month we do a birthday potluck for everybody that had a birthday that month. We celebrate it all at once. So this place is packed during that time, which is super cool. So that's been one of our secrets to expanding our team. So. Over here, we've showcased some of our local six-figure earners. We're excited to showcase them. I see Nabi Gani just went up there, just another six-figure earner. Here's one of our presentation rooms. So obviously before COVID, we did a lot more in person, but now we're getting back to in-person events. And I'll tell you what, before COVID, it was all in person. Then during COVID, it was all online and on Zoom. And I'll tell you right now, the pendulum is swinging back. People are dying to get back in the environment. People want to be around people. People want to be around the energy. And we're having a lot of success bringing some of that back into the office. We're doing live presentations again, right? We're getting people back to the office, and we're having a lot of success because what we found is that people are really excited to get around people again. So here's just one of our presentation rooms. Any of our agents can have it. They just have to sign it out. They can do any kind of event in here, social event, team event, big event. We have a patio out here that I'll show you. So we do barbecues, social events. We just had a stampede event. So again, our agents can use that whether it's during the week or on the weekend, primarily in the summer here in Canada because it's really cold. We also showcase a couple of the ladies that we've lost on our team. This is Debbie Long. She was a longtime member of our team, and she passed away a few years ago. So one thing we do every year when we crown the MVPs of our team, we give them all a jersey, and they're all part of the MVP team. She'll always be remembered. She always had a smile on her face, and every time we walk through this hallway, we think of Debbie. So she's always in our hearts. Over here, we lost a teammate recently, Kitty Zanata. She's from our Ontario team. She passed away just a few weeks after being diagnosed with cancer. And And again, we wanted to showcase her at our 2023 awards gala. So Kitty is on our wall of fame now, and again, we think about her all the time. So basically what we did is we created different offices. Oh, look who's in today. Colton Burr. He's wearing his podcast outfit. Hey?
What's up? It's like we just shot a podcast or something. What a week, man.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Life by Design with Steve Holbrook. I'm super excited you're here today. I have my special guest, Mr. Colton Burr.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm excited to be back.
I talk to my dad about this from time to time. I mean, you know my dad.
Your dad's a freaking old school baller. Like the guy woke up before the sun and didn't come home till after the sun. Stonemason. That's real hard work.
He was telling me my dad used to be, back in the day, he was laying blocks and bricks before he kind of became that entrepreneur. But he used to tell me back in the day, they would go to work and they'd say, okay, today we're laying 500 blocks, 500 bricks, blocks, and they would get that done before noon. And now with unions and stuff, it's like, oh, don't lay too many and make sure you have your coffee break. And
Oh, dude, when I was an electrician, I heard stories of the guys that worked for union companies that were they would tell you to slow down. Don't put up too much pipe. Slow down. Save something for tomorrow.
Yeah. Is that unbelievable?
It's ridiculous.
Right. Hey, Tuna. How you doing? Good. I'm good. Having a good day?
Yeah. I got 2 initials today, one at 3 and one at 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
And all fueled by Dad's Cookies.
That's good.
Today is sponsored by Dad's Oatmeal Cookies.
There we go.
For all you do, this oatmeal cookie is for you.
That's right. So I'll keep my
Only
sugar.
97 grams of sugar in half a cookie. That's amazing. Hey, you're gonna wash it down with an extra large Coke.
That's right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay. All right, and you probably don't recognize this machine. This is a relic. This is from 1905. It should be in the History Museum. This is a fax machine, okay? It's also a photocopier, and I don't know how to use it. So I'll be honest, I don't know how to use this. I have not used it in 5 years. I do everything digital. My assistant could probably figure it out. And this is all of our paperwork wall. So again, all the paperwork now is digital, but there are some applications that do require wet signatures and stuff. So we provide all of this for our team, right? So it's a one-stop shop environment, and that's why our most successful agents are in here 5-6 days a week, because it's basically a business in a box. We've created all this just for them to win, and that's why we have so many people winning. We have over 70 senior brokers, dozens and dozens of people making 6 figures. It's because of this environment and other environments we've built across Canada and now the US. We've recently invested in a podcast studio. So all of our agents that rent an office have access to this podcast studio, right? So if you rent an office from us, this is what you get access to. This is where I do all of my filming, and you'll probably see a similar background, different color for a lot of my agents. It's just really important that in 2023 that our agents understand that the way to get really big and a lot of exposure and be able to help a lot of families and build a big team is to be on social media. It doesn't have to be fancy, you can start small. I believe that people that aren't on social media in five years from now won't be in business in any industry. I think you need to be on social media. I think it's something like 84% of all the content consumed on the internet right now is through video. So you should be putting out videos, have a social media platform. People need to be able to find you, see who you are. And if you're not getting on social media, you are getting left behind. Don't just be a consumer of it, be a contributor of it by posting. And you can start small. We have courses that are coming out, so stay tuned. You're gonna wanna get on social media. So stay tuned and maybe just go give Vertex Digital a follow on Instagram. We'll post a link below. You're gonna wanna learn about that. All right, let's keep going. Since we moved in here, each year when we have an MVP, these people fortunately have not passed away. These are the MVPs of our hierarchy. So in 2020, it was Mr. Jarrett Sleds and Melissa Sleds. They were the MVP of our team. So we gave them the MVP jersey. 2021 was Mr. Chad and Jen Thompson, right? You probably met Jen a little bit earlier in the vlog at the front desk, but Chad and Jen, and then Amber and Scott Bateman have gone back-to-back MVPs. The only question is, will they three-peat? Will they three-peat? Nobody in my team has ever three-peated for the MVP. So Amber, if you're watching, let's get it done, girl. All right, last but not least, this is my office. Come on in. Welcome to my office. This desk was my grandfather's, I think about 50 years ago, and I had it completely redone. Now I get to sit in it every day. That was his hutch. This is my whiteboard, right? This is where I track my team. Got a little seating area, and these are some of the awards that we took home from our recent annual convention. Super proud of all of them, but this one's probably the coolest. We were MVP of the company 2023, and yeah, super blessed. This is a team effort, and man, we have the #1 team in this company, and I'm so proud of all of them. Winning culture, that's what it's all about. That's what this vlog is all about. We're teaching you how to create this MVP culture and MVP team. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life by Design with Steve Holbrook, and I'm in the studio today with a very, very special guest. My brother from another mother, Chad Thompson. We have known each other for many years. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say how long.
Long time.
A long time.
Yeah, older than some people watching this.
Yes, for sure older than some people watching this. If you have a Snapchat account, you were not born when Chad and I met.
And it was fun, but it just started to get very mundane and very the same. So I thought maybe I should go into management, make this a career. And I didn't realize that you make less and you work more. And
Funny how that works.
Almost getting depressed going, man, what am I going to do with my life? Like, if this is all I've done for 10 years, it had kind of become my identity. And I didn't really know how to shift my identity. And, thank goodness, people approached me from this company, right? And after about 5 or 6 times of being invited out to sit down, I finally sat down, and I'll still never forget the day you came in to the restaurant for a client review, and the timing was right.
Why it's important to start creating that new version of ourselves or best version of ourselves.
Until I started surrounding myself with people that were at a different level than me, I thought my level was sufficient. My identity back then was just how fun I was, right? It was just, I just wanted to be the fun guy, and whatever that took, and maybe partying too much and drinking too much. But that was just my identity at the time, because I just wanted to be likable.
Yeah.
Right. And that was how I knew how to at that time.
But I think that's where a lot of people get caught.
Yep.
A lot of people get caught in this cycle of old identity keeps pulling you back. And I know it took you a little while, but how did that breakthrough start to happen? All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Boy, we had a lot of fun. We shot 5 podcasts. We got a great tour of the office. I still got some business meetings to go. I hope you enjoyed the inside look into a day in the life of Steve Holbrook.